Imagine going on a trip and only bringing one thing with you. Not a suitcase, not a backpack, but just my Amex Platinum card. Sounds wild, right? Well, that's exactly what I did. I want to share my journey with you, the ups and downs, and all the amazing things I discovered along the way. So, grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's jump right in. Before the trip, I had to think about everything I might need. With just my Amex Platinum in hand, I had to rely on its perks. First, I looked into the benefits it offers. This card has so many options. From hotel bookings to airport lounges, I know I was in for a treat. I made a quick list of places I wanted to visit and started planning my adventure. The day of the trip finally arrived. I headed to the airport, and the first thing I did was use my Amex Platinum to access the lounge. Wow, it was peaceful and full of snacks. I grabbed a coffee and relaxed before my flight. This was definitely a great perk. Once on the plane, I wondered how I would manage everything with just my card. I thought about my meals, travel, and even activities at my destination. I realized I had to be smart with my spending. I landed and stepped into a new city. The first thing I did was check into my hotel. With my Amex Platinum, I got a nice upgrade. The room was beautiful, and it felt great to know my card was working its magic. I dropped my bags and set out to explore. I walked around, taking in the sights. I quickly discovered that many places accepted my card, so I could enjoy a nice dinner without worrying about cash. It was so freeing. As I dined at different restaurants, I felt like a VIP. I was able to order what I wanted, and with the rewards I earned from dining, I knew it was worth it. I met friendly locals and learned about their culture. One night, I even joined a food tour, and my Amex covered the cost. Every experience felt richer, knowing I had this card by my side. It opened doors to unique spots I might have missed otherwise. Next on my list was shopping. I wanted to bring back something special. I wandered into local shops and boutiques, and every time I made a purchase, I used my Amex Platinum. The rewards kept piling up, and I felt good about supporting local businesses. I found a beautiful handmade item that I knew would remind me of this trip for years to come. It was exciting to think about how I was able to enjoy shopping without the hassle of cash or worrying about my budget. Of course, not everything went perfectly. One day, I lost track of time and realized I was late for a scheduled tour. Panic hit me for a moment, but I quickly pulled out my Amex. I called the tour company, and they were able to reschedule. This was a huge relief. Having my Amex Platinum made handling unexpected situations much easier. I felt like I had a safety net throughout my trip. As my trip came to an end, I reflected on my experience. I had so much fun exploring, dining, and shopping, all thanks to my Amex Platinum.